The Project SEARCH Transition Program is a unique, community collaborative, business-led partnership. But who is the program for? Exactly what is it, and what are its goals for the community and residents of West Bloomfield? So with me right here live on the Splash to answer those questions is Project SEARCH Instructor Leah Mattise. And I want to thank you so much for being here, Leah. And let's just get straight into it. Can you just provide us an overview of what Project SEARCH is?
Oh, sure, Kevin. I would be delighted to. So Project SEARCH was the brainchild of Susie Rakowski and Aaron Reel back at Cincinnati Children's Hospital back in 1995. Aaron was the ER nurse there, the supervisor, and noticed like many of their patients coming in, were people that had special needs. And so their whole goal, she asked her friend Susie, who she knew was the transition coordinator for Hamilton County down there, what about training for jobs? And that's how it came to be. And so here in 2011, West Bloomfield School District partnered with Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital, with Michigan Rehabilitation Services, and Project SEARCH was formed. So we have been here now for 13 years, and we serve students that have an IEP that are ages 18 to 26 that have not graduated from, that do not have their high school diploma, and we teach them skills it's a one school year program. So they come in, and that first month is a lot of onboarding, learning procedures and the rules. And to the beginning of October, go into their first rotation, and they're in the business working with team members, various in the various departments within the hospital, and they work, usually 10 to 12 weeks, depending upon how the calendar falls, until winter break generally. And then when we return back from winter break, they go into a new rotation, learning all new job tasks, working with new people. And they're in that rotation until we go to spring break, so another 10 to 11 weeks. And then we just returned back from spring break this past week. And so we are now in our third rotation until the end of the year on June 6th, where they are, again, in a whole new department with different team members. So if you think about it, we are having them basically change jobs 3 times a year. So right there, you have to have confidence. The department team members are amazing, because think about when you change a job, how scary is that? And we're asking our young adults to do that 3 times during the year. So that right there builds huge independence as well. So that's a quick synopsis of what Project SEARCH is. And our whole goal then is we are starting to work on that entry-level job where they can work independently within their community, whether it's Myers, at a assisted living place, whatever job that they can do. And we try to get it so they're working at least 16 to 20 hours, and some do work full-time. It depends upon,
Brief technical difficulty with Leah Mattise. Project SEARCH Instructor, by the way, just briefly discussing a few different things in regards to Project SEARCH, its benefits for the community and certain individuals with different challenges and disabilities as well. Coming back, talking to Project SEARCH Instructor Leah Mattise, who was just explaining the overview of Project SEARCH, the transition program, and who it benefits overall. Just some of the individuals who may be facing challenges with their disabilities as well. So we want to welcome you back, Leah. Thank you so much again for your time. Just want to continuously talk about this subject a little bit. I want you to speak on the challenges that they're facing, some of these individuals with disabilities. Can you just speak on some of the challenges you were talking about that a lot of us kind of face different challenges with the transition of going to different workforces, different industries, different jobs. Talk about the challenges individuals with disabilities face when they're entering the workforce.
We really try to work with our interns here, Kevin, is so that they usually we're always focused on the disability, right? So we need to help them see their abilities. We need to help them see their gifts that they bring to the community. And a lot of times we're helping their families see that and how they can benefit and what they can provide in a community workforce setting. And I think our interns are really inspiring. One thing is that they're learning to work independently. And they're also learning about teachable moments and that mistakes are good because that's how we learn. That's how we all learn. And we think of mistakes as something bad, but nobody's perfect.
Right.
And how do you learn if you don't make a mistake? And so helping them reframe that mindset that they are continuously learning. And our whole goal is, we work with students with various disabilities, whether it's autism, whether, it's Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, visual impairments. And so we are working with them for them to see themselves as a part contributing member to the hospital teams. And in those workforce settings, they're working in linens, in the kitchen, stocking alcoves, they're interacting with the public. And again, they're going off independently to rely upon themselves, going to lunch independently. And the hospital teams totally embrace our interns, and that's what makes it such a positive impact. And so getting back to your question, we really focus on how does this look like in real life and really change their mindset. And that's our whole goal that first month when we're here doing the onboarding.
Nice, nice.
So,
and we appreciate that. Like we said, the challenges that we face just generally when we're switching jobs and things like that, I imagine that it can be heightened with people with disabilities as well. So we appreciate all that you do for our residents who are going through those challenges as well. Just to wrap up, I appreciate your time for being here. Anyone who's looking for information on Project Search, or if you want to just explain some of the things that you all are doing for this upcoming year, please give that information out now.
Absolutely. If you go to the West Bloomfield School District website and you go to click on schools and then that drop down box will go to programs. Our program is on that page, and that'll provide information. So we are getting ready for our Skills Day interview day, and that's where various applicants are. It is an application-based program. And so you have to be recommended to by your transition team or, your resource room teachers if we have fifth year seniors. We also take students in from our surrounding district as well. So we open it up. Usually we only, because we're working so intimately, basically with the hospital teams, we only accept 6 to 8 interns because it is such an intense program. And that's what makes a difference to have 8 interns. And so we are working hand in hand with them to become independent and help them with problem solving skills.
Right.
Instead of us providing the answer, they have to seek their own answer. So we're really at that point right now. So that's the way if people want to find out more information about our program, or they can also call our phone, which is also listed on the website, which is 248-882-0030. I am more than happy to talk about Project Search. It is such a life-changing program. Again, not only for the intern, but for the families. We truly are the bridge from school to community, and helping families realize hey, I have a young adult here, and not looking at the disability, but at their young adult as a young adult, at 24, 25. So.
Okay, well, hey, we appreciate once again all the information and the resources that you provide to our community. And once again, Project Search Instructor Leah Mattise, we appreciate your time.
Thank you for this opportunity.